Okay, so tonight I am replacing this piece of crap Fat Shark FCC compliant, and that's probably the problem, video transmitter, and replacing it with the eachine 5.8 gigahertz 40 channel transmitter. So hopefully that'll give me a little better results. I wasn't having problems with video once I got it connected. It was a problem of having this thing connect with my goggles, which actually this antenna came with the goggles, so you'd think it would just plug and play, but it doesn't, and I'm tired of fighting with it. It's a crapshoot every time I go to fly, whether it's going to sync up or not. So I know the eachine is reliable, and so I'm going to solder this in here. The funny thing is this will run off of 24 volts. The camera from the FPV goggles, this Fat Shark camera, I am actually going to keep that. Why not? It's a decent camera, but it runs off of 5 volts, so I have to solder that to the 5 volts, solder the two video cables together, and solder this power to solder the power off of this to the 12 volt on the power supply. So time to take it all back apart again. Okay, so let's talk about what I've done here in the 250. I'm replacing the video transmitter, this piece of junk I took out. You'd think it'd be great because it came with the Fat Shark goggles, no dice, so I'm putting in the eachine transmitter. So I've got my video going into the transmitter, and I jumpered that to, and you can see it goes underneath my power distribution board, and it goes into the camera here. Now the camera runs off of 5 volts, so luckily I did have, let's see if I can get a decent picture of it. I did have a 5 volt open port right here, two little prongs, so I soldered the camera in there because it runs off of 5 volts. You can see that right there, 5 volts, and then the ground, and then the signal. And then my transmitter actually runs off of 12 volts, so I ran that up, and you can see my wonderful soldering job. A little bit too much solder on the 12 volt side, and the ground side is fine, but they're not coming off of there, so I'm happy. Now we're going to plug it in and see if we have video. Alright, so we've got everything hooked up. Let's power on and see if we've got video. Well, we know we got power to it. And hey, look at that in my goggles. I got video.